Hi, my name is Vanessa, and the name of my story is Now or Never. Most kids dream of being an astronaut or firefighter or pilot when they're little. I wanted to be a dog walker. My family was allergic, so it was never in the cards for me to have my own dog, but I was dedicated to my cause. In college, I spent afternoons at the German Shepherd Rescue Center down the street. The poorly ventilated building smelled like bleach and urine, and I was thrilled. I signed up to be a sitter at 2 dog sitting services and offered to watch my sorority house mom's Australian Shepherd for free. My obsession evolved, and I fostered 4 different dogs in my first post-grad apartment. I spent too much money at Petco and ruined too many good rugs, but I didn't care. This winter, I conclude it's time to foster again. I have nothing going on, and it's too cold to keep up my usual routine of spending evenings perched on the benches across Madison Square Dog Park. I miss my dogs. I miss bribing them with treats and earning their affection, even if it's temporary. I scour the shelter's website to see who's available. The current batch is named after foods. I bookmark a brown lab named Broccoli and a chunky Rottweiler named Ceviche before settling on a fluffy white dog, Sauerkraut, and emailing the shelter that I'd like to foster her. I imagine how perfect weekends will be, taking her on long coffee walks, ordering an iced latte for me, and a puppuccino for her. But Sauerkraut is all set, the shelter responds. Can I help foster a different dog? Teriyaki? I'm disappointed, but open. I reach the tea section of the website and find Teriyaki's picture. She's a slightly cross-eyed, 50-pound, shepherd-looking mutt with a shiny black snout. Her profile says she's house-trained, well-behaved, and knows basic commands like sit and stay. She reminds me of my German Shepherd rescue days, and I imagine us being best friends for the month. I'll take her, I respond. A volunteer meets me outside my apartment the next day, Teriyaki in tow. The first thing I notice is that she's much cuter in person. She has large, bat-like ears that protrude from her head, bright eyes, and 2 rust-colored dots for eyebrows. I hold up a treat so she looks at the camera and snap the perfect shot that I'll send to the shelter so they can update her adoption profile. I bring her to the apartment, and she explores the couch, first tentatively, then pressing her snout deep into its creases before claiming a corner of the room. On our first night together, she hovers by the stove as my boyfriend cooks her steak. Strings of drool pool around her paws as the filet sizzles. On our second night together, I learned that she loves peanut butter and hates vegetables. By our second week together, I know that Teriyaki's favorite activity is squirrel watching. I know she barks softly in her sleep whenever she's having a nightmare. In the evenings, we have one-sided discussions about reality TV and how much I hate The Bachelor. By our third week together, Teriyaki occupies my entire brain space. When I'm at work, I think about her. When I'm at home, I think about what we're gonna do next. I buy her 3 new leashes, each a different shade of pastel. Around us, the world is miserable. Winter rages on, but I've never been happier. On an ordinary Monday morning, I see an email from the shelter and assume it's a regular check-in to ask how things are going. I can't wait to tell them I've taught her the paw command and discovered a new liver treat that she loves. But it's not that. It's introducing me to a couple, Lisa and Rick, who are interested in adopting Teriyaki, and I need to conduct a video call with them tomorrow. My heart sinks. I'm not ready to have a dog, I remind myself. It's the mantra I've kept saying: I need to be richer, older, more responsible, and have a backyard before I'm ready. I look at Teriyaki, who's curled up in the corner of the living room she's claimed as her own. She snoozes quietly, tail tucked, right at home. Her home. This time is different. She's not just a foster. She's my dog. She's my dog. No one will take better care of her than me. No one knows her like I do. The money, my age, having enough space, none of that matters. No one will love her like I will. In a panic, I respond to the shelter. hands shaking, email brought with typos, telling them that I'd like to adopt Teriyaki, and I'm sorry for not informing them sooner, but please can we cancel this call because I don't want these people to take her away from me. I get a response immediately. I'm sorry. It starts. It says what I already knew, which is that adoption is on a first-come, first-served basis, even if I'm the foster. I'm devastated. But an idea brews in my mind. If I can convince Lisa and Rick that Teriyaki isn't the dog for them, she'll be mine. Lisa and Rick FaceTime me right on the dot the next day. They're beaming with anticipation when I pick up, but I won't be fooled. These are my nemesis. These people are trying to steal my dog. The call starts with fake pleasantries. They're from Philadelphia but live in Queens and are specifically interested in Teriyaki because she looks like the shepherd Lisa had growing up. Lisa is overly cheery, and it's obvious that most things have worked out for her in her life. She works a schmoozy job in corporate finance, and Rick is an accountant. They're older, richer, have a backyard, and even own their own condo, something I didn't think possible for millennials. Rick's parents have a lake house in the Poconos that would be perfect for Teriyaki, they claim. I hold back an eye roll. If they knew anything about this dog, they would know she hates water. She wouldn't last a day in that lake house. Lisa finally asks to see Teriyaki. I reluctantly move to the corner of the living room where she's passionately gnawing a plastic bone. Lisa squeals in delight. I scowl. How's her behavior been? Lisa asks. I take a breath. Now's my moment. Horrible, I respond. Terrible. I try to think of a more forceful adjective. Atrocious. She tried biting my boyfriend. Lie. Teriyaki loves him. Lisa gasped and claimed the shelter said everything was going so well. I shake my head. Well, they got it wrong. She tried biting my doorman. Lie. I don't have a doorman. She's vicious. We both look at Teriyaki. She's done gnawing her bone and is sprawled peacefully on her side, tongue lolling out of her mouth. My precious. But she looks so calm right now, Lisa points out. I glare at Teriyaki, who's blissfully unaware of what's at stake. She's tired because right before this, we ran into my neighbor, I counter, and she tried attacking him. She chased him down our hallway. Lie. I've never interacted with my neighbor. This is New York. Lisa seems unfazed. I can feel my future slipping away. The love of my life is going to be taken from me by these strangers if I don't do something. She's a menace, I push. My mind whirls. What else can I say? She ruined my favorite shoes? She ate my passport? I'm running out of ideas. My plan is failing. This isn't me. It's painful enough trying to lie about my perfect girl. Lisa raises an eyebrow, her infuriating cheeriness replaced by confusion. But that's not what the shelter said, she starts. It's now or never. Lisa is going on about how they can get a good trainer, but I don't process her words. I'm on the brink of losing my dog. My entire future is at stake. I interrupt her. I want Teriyaki. I blurt out. Lisa stops talking for once, finally. I want Teriyaki. I know the belly spot she needs scratched after a long day. I know that when she sighs twice, it means she wants a walk. I know that she's scared of ovens, but loves ice. I know her. I want her. I pause. Lisa and Rick seem frozen on screen. So don't adopt her. I finish, and I end the call. later, I hear from the shelter. It's my moment of truth. Have I lost her forever, or is she mine at last? My mind is numb. All emotions hover in purgatory. I skim through the email saying something about how fosters are supposed to remain neutral during meetings, something about how sabotaging an adoption is technically against their rules. But because there aren't any other applicants, they can move forward with my adoption. The rest of the words fall away. Nothing else matters because all I can read is that teriyaki is mine. I cry happy tears. I pull her into a hug that startles her, and she raises her dotted eyebrows up at me, confused. But I think she knows. It's funny because later she'll do all the things I lied about and more. Bark at neighbors, eat my shoes, steal multiple cheeseburgers and a whole chocolate cake off the counter, destroy my blue light glasses and a very expensive pair of Ray-Bans. Maybe it's karma that she'll rip up countless sweaters when I'm not looking and chase more than one visitor away. But I don't know any of that today. Today, she's perfect. Today, she's mine. Thank you.